I, Krishna, will take the avatar again and again in every era to protect the good, to destroy the evil, and to re-establish religion. In Mahabharata, there is a story hidden behind this, that was told to Arjun, whose secret no one knows. A prophecy that is now coming true in front of us. Today we are living in an era where the power of dignity and religion is decreasing and the effects of injustice, violence, and sorrow are increasing on this earth. But soon there will be a time when the earth will start bursting from within, it will rain from the sky, and the human being will show his demonic form, and then a divine warrior will appear. With a sword that is covered with fire, riding on a white horse, whose purpose will be to end this darkness, to end this world. This story is the story of Lord Vishnu's 10th and last avatar. This story is the story of Kalki avatar. Kali-Yuga, the last era of the 4 eras of the time cycle, is full of intense darkness and destruction. A time when the voice of truth is suppressed by deception, and sin increases so much that there is no trace of goodness. Cruelty, greed, and violence have made a person dark and hollow from within. After the Satyug, Tretayug, and Dwaparayug, today we are living in this Kali-Yuga. According to the scriptures, the age of Kali-Yuga is 32,000 years, of which more than 5,000 years have passed. It is believed that the first 10,000 years of Kali-Yuga are the golden period where the light ray of goodness and hope is still left. Where the gods are still worshipped, and the religion is followed. But after 10,000 years, there will come a time when the vile face of humanity will come in front of everyone. A society will be formed where no sympathy and unity will be left. Where the voice of sin will be heard, and the destruction of goodness will be done. Humanity will be so corrupt that it will not trust anyone. He will keep cheating his own people. Violence and greed will end everything. After which the whole world will be at the brink of destruction. People will not have food to eat. All rivers will dry up. Darkness will be overshadowed in the sky, and it will rain. The earth will dry up and burst from the inside. Because a dangerous and powerful demon named Kali, who is a symbol of cruelty, violence, and greed, will be at his brink. His black color is filled with darkness, his scraped skin, big teeth coming out of his mouth, a red tongue filled with greed, his eyes like fire, and his body with a terrible stench. Kali is such a demon that seeing him will fill the human mind with fear. The creation of Kali has been done with injustice, anger, and greed. Kali can take over fear, death, and torture. But Kali is not just a demon but a symbol of Kali-Yuga. Kali-Yuga is named after him. Greed, jealousy, and violence. He uses these weapons to control people and makes them his devotees. It is believed that Kali will become so powerful in the future that humans will start worshipping Kali, leaving the gods. At the behest of Kali, people will be ready to commit all kinds of sins. It will affect their body. The human face will gradually take on a terrible form. Their face will become like a cannibalistic demon. They will become violent and will kill anyone and eat their flesh. The effect of Kali will be so deep that there will be an atmosphere of destruction everywhere. There will be theft, fights, and bloodshed everywhere. The world will be in a state of total destruction. When this happens, Vishnu will take his 10th incarnation and will be born as Kalki. He will ride on a white horse called Devadatta and shine like the sun. He will have a powerful sword and a light rising from his body. He will have deep eyes that will see the truth in anyone's heart. His face will be a witness to his determination, and his body will be like a great warrior, which will be a symbol of his strength and courage. It is written in the Bhagavad Puran that Kalki will be so powerful that he will be able to easily kill the evil in the number of millions. He will be able to destroy the entire kingdom of a wicked king in a jiffy. It is said in the Kalki Puran that a few years before the end of the Kali Yuga, Kalki will be born 12 days after the full moon of Vaisakha. Kalki will be born in a village called Sambal in Uttar Pradesh, where a Brahmin named Vishnuyashas will be his father and Samadhi will be his mother and his 4 brothers who will help him complete his mission. His mission will be to destroy Kali, destroy the Adharma and establish Dharma. Kalki will come with the incarnation of the human being, but he will be the form of a warrior. It is believed that 7 Chiranjeevis will come to help Kalki's incarnation, who has been waiting for centuries to complete their work and meet Kalki's incarnation. Hanuman, Ved Vyas, Parshuram, Raja Bali, Ashwatthama, Vibhishan, and Guru Kripacharya. Ved Vyas, Guru Kripacharya, and Ashwatthama will come to visit him when he is born, and they will name him Kalki, whose meaning is derived from the Sanskrit word Kalka, which means the one who will clean all the dirt from this earth. Kalki has another meaning, the end of time, that is, those who will live till the end of time. Apart from this, Parshuram will take him under his refuge and will give him 64 knowledge like all the Vedas, Puranas, and Shastras. In the same way, all these Chiranjeevis will help Kalki to complete the purpose of his incarnation, and in this way, Kali's cremation will be prepared. When the time of war will come, that day there will be thunder, the silence will spread over the entire earth, it will feel as if everything has stopped. Finally, Kalki will enter the city of Kali with a sharp sword on his divine white horse to end the injustice. As soon as he steps into the battlefield, a bright light will come out from within him, and his divine form will shine. On the other hand, Kali will stand with his complete power in his fierce demon form, and then a great war will begin. Kali will also attack Kalki with all his powers and all his messengers. This war will become so fierce that the earth will tremble, all the gods and goddesses will be present to watch the war. On all sides, the sound of elephants, the sound of arrows, and the sound of donkeys will reach. The battlefield will be completely covered with blood. In the end, Kali will become weak, there will be many wounds on his body from which he will start to smell. There will be a deep, long wound on his face from which blood will be coming out. After this, the whole city of Kali will be burned by the fire of Kalki's sword. In this, Kali will also burn and be destroyed. Finally, the defeat of evil will be the end of injustice. As soon as Kali dies, the cycle of Kali Yuga will be completed, and a new cycle of time will begin. The incarnation of Kalki will establish a new Satyuga. In the world of civilization, religion, and science, a common thought is that one day everything will be over. Every religion has its own story of end, a kind of prophecy which we know by different names. In Christianity, there are prophecies like Armageddon, Apocalypse, and Judgment Day. In Islam, Qiyamat Ka-Din. In Judaism, the end of days. And according to science, they also have their own theories like the end of the sun, the asteroid hitting the earth, nuclear wars, corruption, climate change, pandemic, or AI technologies. But one thing is common in all these stories, that whenever injustice will increase in the world will keep moving towards its end. It is believed that the statue of David is slowly coming to life in the Kalki temple of Jaipur. While the temple was being built, a wound had been made on the left foot of the statue. No one knew when and how that mark was made. But despite trying hard, the wound was not healed. Because of which it was left as it was. But the surprising thing is that over time, the wound was getting healed by itself. It is believed that David is slowly coming to life while waiting for Kalki. The day that wound will be healed completely, that day David will come to life, and that day will be when the avatar of Kalki will be born. Some people also believe that the wound is getting healed quickly because humanity is crossing the boundary of evil before time. And Kalki will come on earth before time. What are your thoughts about this? Do tell us in the comments. And if you want to know more about the 7 Chiranjeevis or Kaliyug, then click here. If you liked the video, then please like and share it and subscribe the YouTube channel for such unheard, unsaid, and unseen stories.